hello. I think I'm here. Yes, I'm here. Hello. Starting Psycholonials on kind of like a probably a less expected day. I'd probably say. Uh-huh. Yeah, I am out of the classroom for a bit, and yeah, kind of wanted to start Psycholonials a bit earlier than. Not too sure long the game is. I'm assuming each chapter is like 45 minutes to I don't know, hour and a half. Feels like that's the jam I get on some of this stuff, but it is like a hussy thing. So maybe one of them just goes on for 30 years. Okay. Double check and launch this. Hopefully it's not going to be blaring loud. I That's not terrible. I'll turn it down a little bit more for myself. Okay. Let me think. I think that's about it. I'll just get right into this. Hmm. Okay. The Colonials. Oh, I guess there was a warning at the start. We replay the warning? We can't. Might as well have the whole thing up there. Hello. It is clown time. Probably not like how I imagine clowning. This story's not suitable for minors. That was it. That was the only warning. Start. Oh. Turn this on for it's too late to do that. Chapter 1. Summer that never was. Dun, 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 dun. It sounds familiar. An island sits off the eastern coast of the United States. It is a little over 10 miles wide and, most of the year, a little over 10,000 people deep. They call it a summer colony. When the weather gets warm, the number of people pushing down on the island swells to around 50,000. I can use keyboard. I wonder if my keyboard's louder than my mouse, though. The town here shares its name with the island. You live down here. You're one of the residents pushing down on the place year-round. The city residents don't contribute much weight, though. Off-season life is like a reprieve for the island. Like lifting the load off the back of a perennial workhorse. The summer crush is a different story. 100,000 feet at once give you the impression the several colonists have all conspired to shove this charming New England rock right back into the ocean. But 2020 is different. You don't see it happening this year. You can't say you're heartbroken about it. Oh. Just straight up COVID. Okay. Your name is Zen. Jen? 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 Jen. 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 It's pronounced more like Jen than Zen. But most people have been determined to mispronounce your name since elementary school, so at some point you decided to go by Z, and it stuck. Stuck it to your parents too, sort of. who endowed you with the romanticization of a name which would either guarantee a lifetime of correcting people or intermittently, acquaintancing to their wrongness. Acquainting? Yeah. Must be using words I actually don't know now. The fuck is that? Is that like a mouth? You like Z better anyway, because it's yours, not theirs. It's roughly 3 p.m., and you have just woken up earlier than yesterday, so that's a plus, and with a bit of a hangover, but that's far from unusual. Your bedroom is a bit messy, but you don't notice anymore. It's a cozy little depression nest, and it serves its purpose well, which is to store the body of a depressed 23-year-old woman when she is not working. Wellest, the decor manages to accurately reflect her personality and emotional landscape. Oh shit, she's getting up. Huh. Ordinarily, you'd reach for your smartphone before even getting out of bed, and whittle away the first hour of the day scrolling through the timelines of your various accounts. But for whatever reason, today feels a little different. You stand up to stretch your legs, and have a look around to reacquaint yourself with the artifacts of your life, which have achieved invisibility through familiarity. Oh. You had this exact arrangement of posters taped to your wall since you moved here. Before that, actually. These posters were on the wall of your dorm in college, in this exact pattern. When the time came to make your desperate getaway from campus, you ripped it off your wall in one big taped together mass, rolled it up, and hit the road. Then when you got here, you simply unrolled it and put it back up. Why mess with it? This particular hodgepodge of pop culture nonsense, cultural nonsense, says as much about yourself as you'd ever care to say using a wall. Maybe it's a consequence of the media you consume that made you feel this way. But you've always believed you can tell a lot about a person by studying the things they used to like. In fact, you might even go as far as saying, in this era, an individual's personality isn't much more than a composite of all the media they've ever consumed, and their favorite stuff in particular. That's why whenever you meet someone new, you kind of wish you could just look at their bedroom and take a quick tour of all their interests, sparing you a lot of laborious banter and wondering over whether someone's worth your time. Oh, that's Carcat. Okay. Sorry, I just needed like massive Homestuck reference in my head for me to realize that's Carcat. Again, it could be certain types of content you've consumed in your past which resulted in this philosophy, but you can't be sure. All you can do is refresh your memory on your various interests or reaffirm who you are to yourself, along with any imaginary voyeurs who have inexplicably decided to tune into your underwhelming morning ritual. That's your Metal Gear Solid poster. You have created a number of fanworks for this series, and not a single one of them is suitable for children. Very few are suitable for most adults, actually. But never mind that. You think Kojima has an advanced understanding of war, which has eluded authors far more celebrated than he. You also think Kojima has an advanced understanding of horny gay men with enormous butts, which is an asset of far greater literary value, in your opinion. Insane Clown Posse, of course. You're way out of this by now, but you had a juggalo phase in high school. The reason for this decision was extraordinarily complex and layered, far over the head of anyone who would ever be inclined to wonder. If you even need to ask why, Being down with the clown cannot be fully explained. You mainly keep this up as a reminder of your roots. A reminder of a philosophy toward family, which you prefer to more conventional definitions. You've had this up since 2017, which is before Post went apeshit with all the face tattoos. Increasingly these days, he seems determined to look like hot garbage, and yet the uglier he gets, the more fond of him you grow. You will never forsake this kind-hearted goblin prince. He could tattoo a dick on his face, and you'd probably weep tears of joy. It's like you said when you checked out the ICP poster. You like to keep reminders of your pop cultural roots. There was a long story you read when you were young. You almost never talk about it now. But this guy is here to remind you. Whether you like it or not, it's a part of you now. The calendar marks the days for your shifts at a local restaurant. Where you work as a waitress, the page is set to February 2020. But this is wrong. Oh. The pandemic sent you into an unusually bleak depression spiral, so you haven't flipped the page in months. Blaze it. This is right. The date is April 20th, 2020. Oh shit. You guess you labeled a lot of these months in advance at the beginning of the year, when you were in higher spirits. A week ago was a day relevant to a childhood interest, so you facetiously drew a little doodle to commemorate. And today, of course, is Weed Day. Not that you actually smoke weed. Mostly on account of being too lazy to bother acquiring any. Well, that doesn't mean the annual milestone shouldn't be solemnly honored with the gravity of a religious holiday. As you stare at the calendar, you mostly just can't believe it's almost May already. Has it really been that long since you went to work? You guess that must be right. Early March was the last day the restaurant was open. And you've been holed up here ever since without pay. You've gotten by borrowing rent money from your friend Abby, who has also been shut in since the outbreak began. Not seeing her in months, not seeing anyone really, has had a very negative effect on your mental health. Probably the biggest reason you've been waking up so late these days. There's a ton of computer equipment lying here dormant. It hasn't been powered up in years. Actually, doing so would probably remind you of your college traumas. Sometimes you wonder if you will ever turn it on again. That's probably for the best. Oh wait. No. Your hacking days are behind you. A lot of those old projects you were working on could have gotten you into some serious trouble. These days, it's all about cultivating your brand, although it hasn't been going that well. More to the point, you'd probably be the first to admit your online brand is fairly shitty. But one has to start somewhere. Rebuilding a social media presence after a series of psychologically devastating catastrophes doesn't happen overnight. On the floor is a printout of your manifesto. Manifesto, okay. Can I read it? You wrote this a few years ago before your life melted down. It began as an ironic exercise, but the more you wrote, the less ironic it became. You completed it just before a series of calamitous events leading to the aforementioned meltdown. You doubt this is a total coincidence. Since, as Abby likes to point out, only crazy people write manifestos. That's true. Which is more than a little hypocritical, since she's been actively writing one herself. Okay. The Jubilate Manifesto. Wait? Light? Jubilite Manifesto? Still, Hers is pretty light reading and revolves around her secret RPF shipping theories, whereas the Jubilite Manifesto is an incendiary piece of left-wing literature that happens to revolve around unrepentant clownery. She's probably right to say it's for the best you never pick this thing up again. That's our clown manifesto, I guess. You stroll down special interest lane as delayed and inevitable long since. Time to get pulled into the vortex of your traditional wake-up scrolling binge. The timelines, the threads, the feeds, the comments. They won't brainlessly ogle themselves. Oh, he's there on the phone too. You pause to admire your lock screen. It's a more recent pic of your boy Post, complete with all of his most recent utterly grotesque tattoos. The man is looking like fresh hell. Your heart palpitates, and you feel momentarily nauseous. But you regain your composure long enough to unlock your phone. Okay. Your phone unlocks. There's your background. It's a gratuitously pornographic piece of fan art depicting two muscular homosexual soldiers caught in the throes of passion. You keep this one as your unlock screen so that prying eyes in public don't get a gander of material which some find inappropriate. Oh god, you hate Post Malone. See, this was before Post Malone became current Post Malone though. But as your wise ass friend has pointed out, the Malone lock screen is arguably more indecent to flash in public. But enough dithering over your gallery of obscene mails, time to check your accounts. Z69 Clown Boner 420. Z, she, they. Bad Postmaker. Nantucket, MA. Nantucket. Wow. 105 posts to 996 followers. Just get low-key cooking on the gram. Most of your effort in attempting to build a brand has gone into your Instagram account. As a new influencer trying to get your footing, you've been tinkering with something in the e-girl genre. So far, you aren't doing anything too crazy. Your dandiest impulses are what your TikTok is for. Here. Here is mostly a bunch of tame, silly shots of you posing around the island. The boys love it when you go to the beach for some reason. They're very basic. Your light following mostly attracts a bunch of simps, reply guys, and rude remarks to the comment section. You're ugly. We stain a queen. Nobody. Z69 Clown 1420. Serving looks like a goddess. Total shit. Thanks, Pickle Rick .fart. E-boy Steve. Oh shit. There's no sugarcoating it. Your TikTok is just plain weird, full of avant-garde shitposts of a humorous nature, usually performed in a completely deadpan manner, and with oblique intent to the average user of this platform. Sometimes you will knowingly post cringe. Always ironically though, which as far as you're concerned is dynamite content. Hell yeah. Not many people understand it, though a handful of loyal simps in your follower list always seem to lap it up. Abby never misses an opportunity to reprimand you for your cringe posting. This is to be expected though. She's a pro after all. Even though you know your cringe posts are indefensible, that's entirely the point. Z Clown. Now they are balls, piss, cum. Twitter's bad. You hardly use this account, but you keep it on hand for the sake of continuing to receive abuse? You're not sure. The doxing and harassment have finally died down over the last year. Nothing close to what they were just after your meltdown. The persecution for your past crimes is barely at a trickle now, which is a double-edged sword. Sure, it's nice to get fewer death threats, but it's also a sign that no one really cares enough to bother, which is bad for the brand. Sorry about that. It's been a few days since you posted any content. The fans are getting restless. Well, not really, but they're restless in your anxious imagination. You're just shy of 1,000 followers. Maybe a new post will push it over the edge? Of course you understand the crowd isn't that eager for more content. You know it's a common affliction among aspiring influencers, the need to keep pushing content out of fear their followers will get bored. As if they're a slobbering pack of wild dogs, insatiable beasts who must have more. But you're not an idiot, and you follow plenty of accounts too. And you know you could barely give a shit if even your favorite account stopped posting for a while. They can chill if they want. It simply would not affect your life. Your posting habits are more a matter of personal ethos. If you want to build a brand, the content must flow, and so you shall make it flow. But what to post? This, as always, is the burning question. You fired up TikTok because that's where the shit posts go. And God knows you have the energy for assembling a respectable e-girl fit, or fixing up your makeup. You try to think of more funny deadpan nonsense you can bullshit your way through while lying in bed. Well, not before fixing yourself up a little. Christ, you look like hell. You fixed your hair a bit. No, still bad. Bleh. Bletch? You know what? Fuck it. You're just going to use an absurd filter and crank the irony dial all the way up. Looking more and more like it's gonna be a cringe post Monday. Cringe post Monday. That's terrifying. You start babbling incoherently. You even turn on a voice filter on too to maximize the cringe factor. What are you even saying? You have no idea where this is going. You play it back and yikes. It's hard to even get through the whole thing. It's dealing massive amounts of psychic damage. Perfect, actually. This is what you were going for. Let the simps grit their teeth through every second of this monstrosity. And thank you for it. Truth be told, this is the caliber of content they deserve. Yep. The reply guys are lining up to kick your ass as always. The usual suspects every time. A little entourage of loyal and lascivious, hype men. I can't read. It's sort of adorable and disgusting to you simultaneously. McFuckles. You just post cringe. Sir Soy 4684. She don't miss. Neon Machine cringe baby. E-boy Steve. You just dropped a whole sack of these. The Gerald. A true angel. Oh damn. These two are back. They must be the big fans. Psychic damage. Fuck. Actually, maybe more disgusting than usual today. That feeling is creeping in. Disgust. Not with the boys per se. It runs deeper than that. Your post fucking sucked, and you're on the verge of regretting it. Why is it always like this? Pushing out content? After hitting submit, equal odds that seams of loathing begin to settle in. Was the post a good idea? Could it have been better? Should you just have not bothered at all? It makes you feel crazy, this media landscape. Above all, you think you're your disgust isn't so much about the specific post as it is with a general lack of direction and inspiration. What the fuck are you even trying to do? What are you about? You're too depressed to come up with answers today, but then, that seems to be true every day. You log off TikTok with dismay. You're getting a DM on Discord. It's your friend Abby. Not surprising since she almost hits you up after you post some content, usually is with some friendly critique. Today is probably no different, and you have a feeling you already know what she's going to say. I guess I try. Hmm. Maybe? Isn't it a bit early in the day to be sad posting cringe? You usually have the courtesy to wait till I'm sound asleep and you're drunk off your ass. Fuck off. You know how to like, I don't know. I have no idea how to do a British accent, so. Oh well. Fuck off. I know it's cringe. So this is what it's come to. Your brand is an ironic cringe post just congealing before my eyes. I guess. It's hard to come up with, like, ideas for shit. Ain't that the truth? What are you talking about? All you do is post vids of you looking hot and saying dumb shit. Yeah. That's a hell of a brand if you can make it work, which you obviously can. At least you know what you're about. I'm still trying to figure that out. It hasn't been going well lately. That's easy for you. That's easy. You are also looking hot and posting cringe apparently. Well, not fucking hot enough, not like you. Nonsense. The sizzling bitch plastered all across my TL begs to differ. And the gentleman callers you have attracted to your content, they seem none too displeased. Christ. Well, and what's this, Z? You crossed the 1,000 follower mark. Oh, she did it. Damn. See yourself being down on yourself for nothing. You're well on your way to the big leagues. The fuck is this patronizing shit? Besides, how am I even on your TL? You don't even fucking follow me. You're too embarrassed to remember. Cause it would hurt your brand if people could check your follow list and see my freak ass there with all my past baggage. That's not fair. That's not fair. You know the game, Z. How many of your fucking 3 million followers would you really lose if you followed me? I do follow you. With an alt. You know this. I mean on your main, Abby. What would it cost you realistically if I just showed up on that list? No fanfare, no shout outs or any bullshit like that. Just one friend following another because she's got her back. You lose what? A few grand maybe. Even then it'd be a handful of snarling cunts you don't need stinking up the joint anyway. It's not even that. It's about keeping the Discord down. Come on. I mean, not to sound like a bitch, but I couldn't handle the shit you went through. You know damn well we both got the same kind of dirt on us, but what? But you already fucked up fucked yourself up, and I'm still keeping a lid on it, like, delicately. And if you thought it was rough for you, think about what it would be like for me at my level of visibility. Oh, I see how it fucking is. You're too famous, so you'd fall harder than I did. Damn. It's fine. I got thrown to the wolves because I'm nobody, right? Now I mean, like, if I had to go to the fucking hospital, Abby. Okay, fuck, I'll follow you, Jesus. I was just messing with you. Why do you have to turn it into such a serious thing? I need cam. It's fine, actually, don't follow me. I know exactly why you don't. I'm just being shitty because I'm in a bad mood. You're right, of course. If it triggered discourse, I'd be the one to take most of the heat anyway. I just need to keep piecing my brand together the old-fashioned way. Old-fashioned way? Like horse and carriage shit? Yes, Abby, that's exactly what I mean. Like how people used to cultivate their social media platforms when everybody owned horses. What? Horses? What? I was fucking joking. I mean, just figure out what I'm trying to do or say here. And let people who are into that come to me naturally. The type of people who wouldn't give a fuck about what my past is like. I know you were joking. Can we please just let it go unsaid for once that we both know when we are joking? We always joking. We get the shit. We are not basic bitches. Yeah, I know you know. My dry response to you was also a joke, idiot. Fucking kind of a bitch. And can you cool it on key mashing? I'm still fucking hungover and it's texting equivalent of listening to noisy traffic. Chaotic juxtaposition. The armor? Fuck, I knew the word in my mind and I messed it up. Yeah. Autocorrect key mash exclamation. To take the edge off for my poor little feeble friend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fuck. Oh. I do get that sometimes. It is one of my good goofs, as you know. Whenever you do that, it's only funny to you. It's just confusing to everyone else. Nope, it's objectively hilarious to all involved. Has anyone ever not been confused when you do it? LOL, as if I ever talked to anyone much but you. At least maybe we can agree the notion of chaotic juxtaposition to harm sounds pretty cool, whatever that means. Fuck yeah. It's why I thought you might be bringing up a worthwhile topic rather than continuing to destroy my morning with your useless brain garbage. Morning. It's almost fucking 4, bitch. Good point. I gotta get going. Okay. Any sign of you going back to work yet? Nah. Thinking that job is toast for good. Shit, why? For a while, I was hearing stuff from the owner about reopening the restaurant and getting ready for the summer, but I haven't heard from her in weeks. I think she might have given up on the whole idea. There will even be a tourist season and just left the fucking island, or maybe she just got the Rona and died. Fuck. It's fine. I don't really care. Okay, but what about rent? You need me to send you more money or? No, I'm all right. I think I just won't pay rent this time. I don't even give a fuck anymore. What's this idiot going to do? Evict me? Good luck with that, bro. Incredible attitude. I love you. Okay. Gotta eat some shit right now because I feel bad. Yeah, we're up and at 'em. You head to the kitchen. which isn't in much better shape than your bedroom. You pause to consider that the only reason it isn't quite as disastrous is because you spend so little time in here. You make occasional trips to peruse your scant supply of food or your copious supply of alcohol. Then, more often than not, it's right back to bed. This fridge is a total wasteland. It's hard to get out of the grocery shopping. Sheltering in place has warped your lifestyle beyond recognition. Much easier to order shit, but money has been running low and hitting Abby up for cash gets old. There's a pot of Kraft macaroni you think you made. What? 5 days ago? It looks like absolute shit, but it will have to do. You heat it up on the stove for a couple minutes, then bring it to the kitchen table for consumption directly out of the pot. You make a mental note that this depression meal life hack could make for some decent ironic TikTok content. No, need some work. First, you have to heat up the week-old macaroni. Then to save time, you transport the pot outside and put the entire thing directly in a garbage can. Then to save even more time, you curl up in a nearby bush and patiently wait to pass away. Yeah, that sounds better. Not today though, because you already shot your TikTok shot. On second thought, the idea barely even counts as a joke. Realistically, this meal belongs nowhere except a dumpster. The macaroni is practically inedible. You force a few more mouthfuls just for the sake of preventing some of your internal organs from shutting down to the malnutrition, and put it aside. What next? Oh yeah, might as well get an early start. This bottle of whiskey is already open anyway. That's because it's the same bottle you opened yesterday. Man, you're late. Hello, late. Now that breakfast is over, it's time for phase 2 of the day to kick into gear. Keeping yourself alive is hard work. Making such a healthy breakfast every morning is really taxing, and it takes a lot out of you. A couple spoons, as the emotional brittle millennials like to call them, right down the drain, just like that. When you're low on spoons, the only thing for it is to recharge with another session of mindless scrolling on your phone. Do you enjoy it? Hell no. But spoons don't grow on trees, and the invisible spoonometer, which probably floats over your head, seems to respond favorably to the practice. Scrolling. Some drama brewing over here. Some discourse ramping up over there. Fuck these people. Absolutely fuck every single one of them and all the infantile shit they argue over. Trump did what now? Who fucking cares? Democracy is over. Moving on. Wait, what's this? Another senile rapist is challenging him for the presidency? Your beating heart. Glug glug. Be still, your beating heart. Your attention turns over to the comments. Your posts have been racking up. Even an old post, there are always a few new replies to check out for a laugh. Candice Schmandis. I like that name. Candice Schmandis. Yeah, really love remembering 2020. It seems so irrelevant to today somehow. Can you imagine? Hold on. Trying to remember TOS for one of the things I use. I think I reread it. I think I would have been fine. Yeah. I think I can make semi-political, like I don't know what's I call commentary, but mention. I've done before, don't really matter. Candice Schmandis. Lamau. Do any of you disgusting psychopaths even know who this bitch is? Do you know what she did? I'm going to assume that if you're willing to follow this cunt, it's only an account of ignorance. But if you continue to follow her after you see all the receipts, then I can only assume you're, damn, Candace Schmandens, you're fucking crazy. Who's this bitch talking shit in your mentions? Oh no. A chill runs down your spine. This was one of the nightmare people who helped cancel you a few years ago. You thought she got bored of you, but it looks like she's at it again. She's working hard to dredge up your problematic past to make sure anyone who didn't realize you did that shit stays well informed. What a service she is doing for the public. You simply block the vile harpy and continue scrolling. People like her tend to be hit and run trolls. Sure, it's still somewhat triggering to see them rear their heads up now and then, but it's pretty rare these days. The followers with the real staying power, of course, are the reply guys. The merry little band of lonely boys who flutter near your flame. A modest simp farm, as you've come to regard it. God bless them. That's the American dream, right? To own a nice little farm. You can herd anything on your quaint plot of land. A humble patch of dirt the founding fathers died to bequeath you. They died for your right to harvest simps. Maybe they weren't half bad. Well, no, they were. You're just an enterprising woman making the best of a series of ill-intended imperialistic blunders which took place several centuries ago. The American dream. You guess that's all anyone's doing, really. These boys, though, they aren't genocidal frauds who stain the history books of your public education. They're mostly just a bunch of harmless, randy fools. You're almost fond of them against your better judgment. You wonder how many members of this little flock happen to live here on the island. Probably nobody, since you have so few followers. You guess some of Abby's followers might live here, though. Actually, it's more than likely, since Abby lives here too. He's probably got a few simps who are thrilled to be living on the same small island with such a sexy and popular influencer. Could the same basic principle apply to you on a smaller scale? Someone following you just because he happened to notice you're local? Not out of the question. You linger on the idea. The 1,000 people who follow you, they like you, right? Ostensibly, this is why people follow each other. The hate which has chased you around has obscured this truth. But it seems likely this is how normal people operate. That's kind of incredible for you to dwell on. That these people actually like you. Feels like a miracle that anyone would. You're certain that this list overwhelmingly consists of cishet males. You wonder how many of them are attractive. Can't possibly be more than a precious handful. You try to imagine these kings, these magnificent jewels in the rough. She needs therapy. I think she needs a lot more than that. That they would bother following you, a complete loser and shithead with a bad attitude and even worse content. Well, they have the audacity to be good looking and probably sensitive and misunderstood. Wow, they have the audacity, okay. You realize you're getting drunk enough to wonder if it's a good idea to reach out to your followers through a story post to see if anyone's nearby. Oh shit. Yeah, my life during the pandemic was actually a lot different than everyone else. I've come to realize the pandemic for me was probably some of the best times of my life. Because before the pandemic, I lived with like all my friends. We all lived in the same like house. And then COVID happened, yada yada, and the place that half of us worked at had to shut down for a bit. It was a public place, right? Shut down. We all got unemployment. And COVID unemployment, where I lived, at least in the state I lived in, was more than I got paid working. And that went for like everybody who I lived with. So we were actually out and about more often. We were doing more things, just having fun because we had free time and we had money. And who would have guessed you give like young adults free time and money, they go do stupid shit. It was fun. And then pandemic stopped and COVID unemployment stopped, and I was like, damn, now we gotta go back to working. A lot of other stuff happened, but damn. Realize you're yeah. Actually, that is not true. You don't wonder if it's a good idea. You're perfectly aware it isn't. What you mean is, you're getting drunk enough to know it's a bad idea, but do it anyway. It was almost actually the opposite of stuck at home. I actually live in like a weird situation, and I was technically where I lived. You couldn't be out and about during a certain time period, or going in and out of our area without with like actual reasons. Like the police would pull you over, and you have to go back home, or you have to go do something, or yada yada. I live in like a weird thing, and like once so I had to go give my friend a ride to work. So I go to his work, then I come back home, and this is at like late night. And coming back late night, I got pulled over, and the cop was asking like some questions. I didn't have my driver's license. I was driving like illegally, I guess. Which, thankfully, they didn't ask for like a license or anything. They just asked what I was doing. I just told them, dropping off somebody off at work, because they kind of understood. It was kind of fucking weird what was going on in our little area. Well, damn, that could have been bad. Actually, it is not true. You don't wonder if it's a good idea. You're perfectly aware it isn't. What you mean is, you're getting drunk enough to know it's a bad idea, but do it anyway. Why waste another second bullshitting yourself about it? You know you're going to end up caving to yourself in the mental debate, so you cut to the chase and just do it. You prepare a cunning thirst trap and post it to your story. If any of my followers live on this piece of shit island, hit me up. Does he know? You check your DMs, and within minutes you collect about 12 messages, all from the usual simpy suspects. Guys, you were expecting a reply from no matter where they lived. Oh, no. Guys, you were expecting a reply from no matter where they live. Really predictable shit going on here. Key drippin'. I'm in Brazil, but visiting as soon as I can. The Sonic profile picture is good. Damn. I can't understand like this experience online for like quite a few reasons. One of the main reasons is I'm a guy and I also don't post pictures of myself online. But like people I know, they like, I guess they go through like similar stuff like this, and they just like post the thing, and it just like you should get random DMs from like fucking everywhere, and it's kind of crazy to me. I don't understand it. Fucking people be wild. And also, he looks like a very stereotypical Brazilian guy. I don't know how a stereotypical Brazilian guy looks. Personally, I mean, like, I could probably tell you how they would look in like an MTV music video like 20 years ago. Sonic is big there. Okay. Just his head. That's just his head. I thought he was wearing like a scarf or something. Something about this dude's face and demeanor pisses you off for reasons you can't put your finger on. So you block him. Most of these replies are completely useless. Percy of Hyrule. I live in Brookline, MA. Hang on. One guy here says he's from Brookline, Massachusetts. That's not far off, actually. There's something to work with here. Much depends on how invested this guy is. Maybe you could rope him into coming to the island soon? Ferry schedules vary throughout the year, but there's practically always one departing from Hyannis, which is probably about an hour drive from Brookline. Maybe he could even make the trip today if his desperation level is high enough. To away with just having Triforce and Hyrule in his game. Yeah. But then it all depends on whether he's worth bothering with, doesn't it? It's quite a puzzle thinking about the factors in play. If he's hot enough, his desperation index could be very low. It might be like pulling teeth, getting him down here, which would kill the impulsive allure of this dumb shit stunt. But if he's a ghoul, you could probably get him to swim here. But then, if that's the case, why would you go to such lengths of to debase yourself like this? Why indeed? It's an internally rhetorical question. Of course you would. Your thoughts turn again to your idol, dear sweet Post. A complete swamp goblin of a man. And yet, if he were in your kitchen right now, you have no doubt you'd ravage the poor fella. He would probably be afraid of you. It would be better if he were afraid of you. Okay. When I I don't like Post Malone. I never really did. I want to say that right now, just to say that. But I used to braid my hair in like a way Post Malone would do it when he was young, like years ago, just to do it. I guess in like an ironic way, because you know, got to be like an ironic lad. Yeah. So it would essentially be this, right? His braids, but multiplied. I just like did a shit ton of braids. Right, ironically, like Dave, yeah. So I would do that. My hair type does not really do well with that. Those braids look. I feel like those braids only work if you either like braid hair into it, or you somehow have like the thickest hair imaginable with the highest density imaginable, which is like, I guess just is that just 4C hair? That just sounds awful to maintain. My hair type, it's like the opposite. It's like awful, kinda. It's like I have straight, fine, like I don't know, medium to high density hair. So if I did those braids too long, it would just break, and that was kind of issue. And I also have an issue where my hair gets like stuck and cut. Yeah. Straight hair isn't made for braids. It's not made for like those kind of braids, definitely. Yeah. Was it one of the main things with like braids though is just like keeping your hair like more like one or two like giant braids is really kind of it. I mentioned this before. Oh wow, that's a tiny picture. Someone I really liked when I was young was Robert Trujillo, and I used to braid my hair like this, so my hair would look more like this. It looked closer to like this. I want to say my hair is like probably more fine than this, but it looked similar enough. So I used to do my hair like this when I was like really young and walk around with like my father's guitar, and not a bass guitar, just a normal guitar, and just like pretend like I was Robert Trujillo. That was a lot of fun. I don't like this hairstyle, but there's something about it I enjoy. That was Robert Trujillo, the bassist, most known for being the bassist of Metallica, and I believe he was one of the people who started the band Suicidal Tendencies. Was he the one? Robert Trujillo, Suicidal Tendencies. Yeah. Yeah, he was. Okay. Okay. Of course you. Oh wait. No, sweet post. A complete swamp coming a man. And I read that entire thing. Okay. Your secret wish is that one day you hope to strike sexual intimidation into the heart of an American singer, songwriter, rapper, record producer, and actor, known for his introspective songwriting and laconic vocal skills. He's an actor? He's on Iron. What? Let's see. I watch anything he's in? I don't think so. Probably something. He's probably in something semi-pop. I wish music videos didn't pop up on here. Huh. More money from their fans. It also lets their fans see them more too. So it's like a push and pull type thing, right? It's like if damn, am I a super fan of anything these days? Like people, like actual human beings. Like I could like name a fictional character. I'm trying to think of like real people. I go searching for this stuff in. I guess Edgar Wright. I was gonna say Tarantino, but not even these days. Oh well. Not that you would ever make such controversial remarks out loud. Not again, anyway. Not if you hope to have a brand someday. What did they do that's so controversial and having so little followers? And Ed Sheeran wasn't AI generated. Ed Sheeran wasn't AI generated down. Fuck it, you say. You only get to ruin your life once, or sometimes many times in rapid succession. But if that's the case, you like to think of it all as one long, grand act of ruination. And if you really committed to daisy chaining a series of life-hobbling mistakes together, you might as well make it count. Okay. Hold on. I need like 1 second. I need 1 second. Yeah, I'll do that. Do that. Into that. And then I'll be right back. Because I'm frozen, I guess, too. I didn't know. Holy Vriska. Hell yeah. That's the only way to address my goddess. I don't know if that works to say. Because it's like, because even in the story of Homestuck, there's a version of Vriska I don't even like too much. Which I know in the epilogues I thought Vriska was entertaining, but that still wasn't like my Vriska, right? That wasn't the Vriska I truly enjoyed and loved. It was the other one that wasn't quite it. A Vriska found one of all versions of Vriska. Yeah, I think you're right. Post-retcon Vriska and apologies, Vriska. When will you get good as Vriska? Vriskle. 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 Okay. Epilogue. Oh, apology. Okay, epilogue, Vriska. They never will. Well, I guess epilogue Vriska had that wicked ass emotional shit that happened, I guess, eternally, that we kind of get the idea of through more action, I guess. By action I mean just her having raunchy, I assume smelly, gross, very gross, probably very fun intercourse that poor little Vriska had to see the end of. I don't think she saw the thing, right? She just heard it and then seen the aftermath. Brookline's not too far. Yeah. Just a drive and then a ferry. Haha, yeah. I've never been there. Okay, don't really care. Not even Trip Dog. Oh, he's typing? Oh, is there a frown? Is she gonna make a frown now or something? Oh. Holy fuck. Humchi, stop fucking typing, Percy. Clown con, lol. Over there writing a goddamn graduate thesis like a complex, articulated response is going to mean fucking shit to me. Okay. Insane. Who do you think you are? I don't know, just a guy who likes your content. My content is fucking trash and you know it. Not really. You look good. Percy. Huh? Dumb name. Sounds like a name of a cock. I'm not really. This is YouTube, not Twitch. Okay. I'm not really getting this. Do you really mean all these insults? Or is this part of this is what you're into? Jesus Christ, Percy. Shut fuck up. I still have no idea if is a good idea, if you're a waste of my fucking time. All right. I'm going to choose not to take any of this personally, since you can't possibly know enough about me to form meaningful negative opinions. Holy fucking shit. We got a lady killer over here. Oh my fucking god, Percy. Percy, I'm flying through my panties. Just keep getting sucked, dude. To your amorous repartee. Wow, moron. Can you just send me a pic already? Oh yeah, hang on. Okay. This could go multiple ways. I assume it's not gonna go a humorous way. It's probably gonna be more just a normal guy. Oh, what's that TikTok of the guy going like, my life is like a video game. Fuck, I can't remember it. No. Oh, wow. He's a bog standard guy. Bog standard. It's this selfie is corny as fuck. Fail bad. Sorry? Those ellipses you put before sorry are also corny. Don't get cute with me. Like, fuck, I'm not getting it. Do you think you're useful or whatever? Or charming? Like, you don't matter. Your little idiocracies and quirks of personality do not matter. Tell him, Z. Tell him. Take off your fucking shirt. Oh, whoa. Damn, she gets straight to business. Oh, she's done. Sorry. Part of me imagines like Andrew Hussey themselves like posing as a reference for each of these drawings. So I picture Andrew Hussey making these posts, and I only have like 3 pictures of Andrew Hussey in my mind. And one of them's like kind of like he's like a thirst trap on Instagram or something, or somebody only the person I was talking to only showed me images of them being a thirst trap. Like, why? Lol. Good. Barf. Ooh. Ooh. In the macaroni? In the macaroni. Oh. Oh my god. Lamar. You aren't going to upset me. I get it now. You're just like talking shit. It's like your thing. That's cool. Go ahead and tell me how bad I look. I can take it. No, cock. I'm not fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you. You literally just made me laugh so hard I puked in my macaroni. Okay, that's not true, but good ones. Don't take a picture of it. Don't take a picture of it. Okay, you did. That dumb fuck face. Your simp ass fuckboy Casanova face. OMG, dipshit. You're so dumb. I lolled so much I barfed. Also, I drank too much. Well, you definitely do seem drunk, but I still don't believe you. I don't think you barfed. I think you're saying that for comical effect to own me, if you will. You know what? I could fix her. She don't need therapy. She just needs me. No. To own me, if you will. Damn. You suck so bad, Percy. Percy, little shirtless baby boy from Brookline, Percy. Simpy Percy nips out. Mommy would be so proud of you and your cute little nippies. Check this out, stupid. You probably just Google that. No. Damn. Just Googled barf macaroni, and that's probably is a thing. Who wouldn't like her? Lol. Okay, I believe you. Good one. Are you all right though? No, man, this isn't happening. What isn't? We aren't bonding over my fucking macaroni puke. Like this, it is a moment we're having. We aren't becoming friends, and you aren't going to fuck me. Bye, Perth. Damn. She has all the wrong kind of issues. Oh, yeah. Damn. Damn, there's only 9 volumes of this. Well, 9 chapters. Damn. The shenanigan is complete, you suppose. It can be a rush to pull shit like this, for reasons you couldn't really explain. But the rush is always short-lived. What soon fills the void it leaves behind is that unmistakable feeling of self-loathing and disgust. It's all a joke, isn't it? Your life, your brand. Come to think of it, you're not sure which of those two words is more deserving of derisive quotes? Derisive quotes? Derisive? Derisive. Maybe your quest to build a brand is childish. More vainglorious clout-seeking, contributing to the loud and labored rasp of Western civilization's last dinosaurial grasp. Maybe you should just delete all of your accounts. It's not the first time you've had this thought, but it will be the last. Oh? You know, like, if you haven't deleted all your accounts online though, for real, you haven't used the internet properly. The last thought you have before you pass out, that is. Bonk. Scary ass music? Turn that up a little bit. Is there so fucking someone in the walls? Someone gonna rob her? What are they gonna fucking take? Or she's gonna like puke up again? Is Abby gonna stop by? Oh, she's astral projecting? Or oh. Oh. Dream World Abby? Hell no, we got Durst Abby. Future Abby? Crazy Abby? Not Abby. Z? Why did I say Abby? Ah, because she keeps talking to friend Z. 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 Scary. Oh. It'd be like that. It'd be like that, Z. Oh. Fucking God. Your work is unfinished. Oh. Shit. That was a hell of a dream. You haven't had one like that in years. Not since all that terrible stuff was happening in your life. Not since your dad was sick and you were deliriously hammering away at your manifesto. So it's not surprising the dream included both. You hate dreaming about him. Always with the body horror shit. Oh, okay. And then at the end, the strange man floating in space, ephemeral muse himself, the ephemeral muse himself. Could he really be back? Wait, what time is it? Oh God, it's dark. How long did you black out? Looks like Abby's already tried messaging you a couple times. Your head hurts. Your mouth still tastes like cheese-flavored barf. Wow, you look like fucking shit. Thanks. Everything okay? I puked in a pot of macaroni and fell asleep for a few hours. It's dark, really productive day all around. Oh yeah, I also have some vague recollection of tormenting a semi-local simp who slid into my DMs. LOL, slid. I saw your thirst trap full. It seemed unusually desperate even by your standards. Made me worried. He started pelting my unconscious body with chat invites. It's cool. You're my mom now. Well, somebody has to be. The hag who physically birthed you fucked off, right? The fucking off was mutual. When was the last time she talked to you? Not since the incident. Works fine for me. You can be my mom. You're hotter and always have much more clout anyway. True. As if I could spare a single precious second of my day for ugly bitches. LMAO. Whereas ugly men are obviously a different story. Obviously. Is Post Malone still your lock screen? Yeah. You've got this shit all backwards. The nasty NSFW art should be your lock screen, and Post should be the unlock. So much more embarrassing and obscene if anybody catches you in public with Post on your phone. So you've said. You're right, of course, but I don't give a shit. I love him. He's a sublime gargoyle, an exquisite heap of human garbage, the perfect affront to all my senses. Ah, your taste is so bad. You're completely unfathomable. It's like you need a 0 or a 10, and that's it. Anything between, and you're like contemptuously asexual. Kane Parsons, the first clown director. Not inaccurate. What about this sim you were that you were toying with? How'd he look? Average. A little below, maybe. Real uncanny valley stuff. Totally standard reply boy fair. He might have been nice though. I don't remember. Lol, they're always nice. Doesn't mean shit. I know. He said he's local. You going anywhere with this, or you pulling the plug? The latter, I'm sure. Maybe you should modify your standards a bit and reel him in. We're in fucking quarantine lockdown Abbey. We're in fucking quarantine lockdown Abbey. So this thing is all kind of overblown. We aren't supposed to like go to concerts and shit and get sneezed on by huge groups of people, whatever. I don't see much harm in hanging out with a few people on an individual basis from time to time. And by this I assume you mean what you keep. What do you think? I haven't been keeping myself entertained. I still have people all over the time. Pretty dumb abs. What? You're surprised? You're still an atrocious slut? Not at all. But your parents are supposed to be the ones claimed by the boomer remover, not you. Can't just die off before you can take all this money. Please don't do that to me. I'll be fine. I'll get a little cough and that's it. Big deal. Oh, wait. Maybe then I can infect them? Oh, now you're using your fucking brain for once. Seriously though, when's the last time you hooked up with anybody? I seem to remember you were very busy, what, last summer? I guess that was the last time. I haven't really been in the mood since. You kept updating me on the revolving door of weird dudes you were picking up from the restaurant. I missed that. The stories were so good. Yeah, it was a real circus in here for a while. But I don't need shit like that in my life at the moment. Did your boss even know you were picking up her gross male customers? As far as I know, she never found out. Does it matter? She's dead now? Anyways, what? Did you hear something or? No, it's just the reality I have chosen to believe in. Pretty sure I'm quitting that job even if she reappears. I don't give a fuck anymore. Good move. I highly recommend not having a job and never planning to have one in the future ever. So true, so true. You're rich. I also highly recommend being rich. We're working on it. Not hard enough apparently. You got a straight shot to riches right here, bitch. Just marry into my fortune. Won't even make you sign a prenup. That's super generous, but no thanks. I want to make my millions the honest way, by helping you rip off your parents. Yeah, but all that does is give me their money, whereas where does that leave you without the marriage certificate? Huh? That's easy. You'll just give it to me because you wanna. I mean, yeah, probably. See, I'll miss that restaurant if you never go wait tables there again. I won't. It's where we met, remember? Yeah. Why didn't you pick me up that dirt day, huh? Why'd you have to friend zone me so hard? Fucking brutal. Because you're an ugly rich cunt and I probably thought you looked smelly that day. Bullshit. You dragged every secret creature you waited on back to your place. LOL. And you have the audacity to call me a slut. You are. So are you. I'm really not a slut per se. So much as a person with especially punitive set of self-harming patterns. Well, if you hate yourself so much, why not self-harm a bit with me sometime? Because I'm a filthy homophobe. This is a matter of public record, remember. LOL, you're not. Sure I am. I hate gays. No, you don't. Well, you're gay, and I hate you. I'm not even gay. You're gay enough. Don't erase my bisexuality. I'll erase whatever the fuck I want. Wow, I like it. If we ever actually slept together, I'd fucking annihilate your bisexuality. You'd become a permanent lesbian. Whoa, Z. This is getting out of hand. This will never happen, Abby. I'm deeply committed to being a problematically homophobic heterosexual piece of shit who sometimes enjoys the company of ambiguously reptilian men. Besides, you're my mom, remember? Oh yeah. Can't exactly fuck my mom now, can I? I'm deep enough into cancellation purgatory as it is. Yeah, I would never do that to you. As my daughter, you are my responsibility. Hey, seeing as we are now clearly no longer care about quarantine so that I can catch this disease ASAP and kill my parents. Why don't you come over tonight? I can cook something for you. Probably something better than macaroni barf. I don't know. Come on. My place is huge and expensive and extremely empty. Doesn't that sound better than wallowing in your nasty little depression cave? I guess. Maybe we can snatch some content by the beach tomorrow. You know how the Sims always love the beach shit? Yeah. But I don't think I'll be putting out content like that anymore. I'm thinking of revamping the whole brand. Oh? Yeah, I just had this crazy fucking dream. It was so wild. I think my subconscious was trying to tell me something important. I don't know if it's a good idea, technically, but I think I'm obligated to do it now. The shit was too powerful to just write off. Do what? What are we doing? Remember my manifesto? Oh god, that thing? Yeah, I know. It's all pretty out there, but I think that there's something to work with there. Well, if it gets you to come over here and help you pull yourself together, then I'm all for it. I support you no matter what. What a pal. The true test of friendship is if you can humor each other's manifestos. Well, you humor mine, don't you? Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm all fucking about the truth of Jim Cook's secret romance. Jim Cook? Jim Cooks? Is that a BTS member? No. Oh, that is BTS. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I have a poster of Jim. I have a poster of this guy. I have a poster of every BTS member. Yeah. I don't listen to BTS, but I have a poster of every member. I've bought 2 of their albums. K-pop does this thing with their physical, like, CDs that I wish was just the norm. I wish I could just buy. Like I said, when I was younger, I wish I could have just bought a thing of my favorite bands, my favorite groups, and it was just like, fucking like, pure, like, fucking like capitalistic fucking shit, and just like, oh hey, here's some trading cards. Oh hey, here's a fucking poster. Oh here's some more. Oh hey, I guess kind of got the one poster, right? A lot of CDs and stuff. K-pop was kind of all out on it. Yeah. I don't know if I like this girl too much. I don't know if I like Abby as much. Something missing about Abby. Something's missing. Wow. G Cook actually, yeah, but yes. Thank you for your crucial support. I will say, your place is the fucking bomb. You think your parents will vacation there again this summer? Are they Rona spooked like everyone else? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they hunkered down at the family compound all summer. Good riddance if so. Still amazes me they're okay with you just squatting in their $10 million vacation home like permanently. The fuck are they even gonna do about it? I have the keys and I'm a grown woman who does as she pleases. No arguing with that. God. I wish I had a mega rich friend. But they must feel like they're getting a great return on that Harvard-based degree they bought you. Yeah, fuck that. I'm doing some numbers, motherfuckers. My brand is poppin'. Something tells me they're unimpressed by your meteorically accumulated clout. Yeah, but take a huge puma shit all over it any chance they take. I really wonder what they wanted. What were they picturing? I'd leave school and slide into an Amazon VP spot or something. They probably could have made something like that happen if you were so inclined. I mean, maybe. But what the fuck do they think business is? I'm doing business here. People like my brand. This is how you make shit happen. Like, I can build on this too, whatever. Like, later, I didn't even need my fucking degree. At least you finished it. Huh. Which mainly served the purpose of starving off their massive disappointment in you. Instead, they're only mildly disappointed. Yeah, I'm sorry about all that. It's alright, I ended up saving them a lot of money by psychologically imploding halfway through. And my tea is actually super expensive if you weren't aware. Oh, she's a gal genius. Lad genius. Oh yeah, one time my parents looked into buying it. Oh, fuck. I mean, I meant tuition, you buffoon. I know. God, see, remember we promised to always know when we were joking. Oh yeah. Oh shit, wait. Maybe? Oh yeah. Anyway, it's not like they had the kind of money your parents did to throw at an expensive education. They had to work for that, as they reminded me often. I'll be an eternal failure to them, which means they're failures too. Oh well. The problem half solved itself, so who really gives a fuck? Huh? I strongly recommend having at least one dead parent. Oh. CD market in Japan is way bigger than digital, especially for song. A lot of old stuff's big in Japan. I can't be all for Japan just for like a few reasons. One reason is they're a cash society and I don't like carrying cash. 2 is ideal, but what can you do? Except for contemplating casual biological warfare. Yeah, my mom would never succumb to the Rona though. Not her style. It's also funny to me that your plan to get away from all that life drama was to come here of all places. All melodramatically like, fuck this life. I'm running away to an island, which makes you think of a remote island in the Pacific or something. Yeah, I mean, that was the plan. At one point, I was looking at Guam. Then I settled on Fiji as the ideal getaway place. Well, that didn't really pan out. At one point, I was looking at Guam. I know fighting game people in Guam. In the Brazil, then basically pay everything digitally now. Digital, where's everything's at? Like in I did even scanning QR, like the little QR codes and like what's that thing and what's it called in China? Like we I can't remember it. I'm healing. Fiji sounds nice. Yeah, Fiji's the fucking shit. Then you just hopped on a ferry to the nearest island possible. It was Che Por, remember? Oh, wow. You think she still keeps up with you? Like spies on your accounts? I'm sure my mom has no idea they even exist. It was almost a mute point, though. Before my insane dream, I was thinking about just deleting them all. What? I just get that way sometimes. Never my crazy ideas, which should probably never see the light of day. I'm actually just so fucking boring. Now, you're so funny. You're such an untapped resource. It's a crime you've been going to waste. I know you've been through some shit, but there are ways to rebound from that. Yeah, I still agonize stupidly. I wonder if I should just question the source of this torment. The internet is fucking insane. It just sits there as a bedeviling temptation. This massive omnisciently humming well of satanic potential, just beckoning you constantly. And if you aren't making it in some way to make something of yourself or elevate your identity somehow, it makes you feel like you're wasting a huge opportunity or something, or even wasting your life. It's like you were just saying, like, I'm so funny, and therefore it's a waste if I just fucking log off. But a waste of what? The system makes me feel like I'm wasting my resource by withholding myself from the system. But what if the system is what's wasting me? Damn. Maybe I should listen to the same voices in my head instead of the insane ones. Sane voices. Like, forget that weird dream, just delete all my shit and try to get my life together in a more normal way. That's all totally fair, I hear you, but even if you wanted to go full normie, it's not like society is even functioning normally now anyway. God damn it. Yeah, you're right. Not trying to invalidate you here, just saying, like, wait, hang on, before you decide on anything, I want to show you something. Oh shit, she did it. Oh shit, you just follow me on main? Yeah. You sure you're ready to take that kind of heat? I did it just after we talked. I felt like a fucking tool, but nobody's even noticed yet. Lol, maybe it'll never even come up. Z69 clown boner 420. Yeah, you're a paranoid bitch. So am I, maybe. Probably been overthinking this. Also, I decided something else. If you really do decide to relaunch your brand, even if it's a bunch of crazy shit, I'll give you some shoutouts. I don't care if people think it's weird. That's what friends do. They support each other. Wow. Don't worry about figuring it out now, though. Just come over. I'm bored and I miss you. And you need to eat something real for a change. Lol. Alright. I'll head over. Yay. Oh, but don't drive drunk. Get a lift or something, or I can just pick you up. Don't worry, Mom. I'm fine. The nap sobered me up. You promise? Yeah. Okay, heading up. Get an Uber in a town that has 1,000 fucking people. What's a 10? No, 10,000 people. Are there Ubers in like small stuff places? I assume it's not really makes sense ever. You kill the video chat. It leaves a loud silence behind. Maybe it's the sound of the omnisciently humming well of satanic potential you just described to your friend. A sound you can't hear. A sound you can hear all the time, or only now are paying close attention to. Everything you said to her was true, of course. You believe it every fiber of your being. The internet is evil. You've always known this, and the louder the silence gets, the more you begin to wonder if it's the only thing you've ever truly believed with any real passion. Aside from all this, of course. Alright, maybe you aren't as sober as you led Abby to believe. Still, you should be good to drive. You grab your manifesto. You'll need to spend a few days brushing up on the material if you're serious about this, but you're still not sure if you are yet. But it won't hurt to bring it along and start reading. Hopefully she gets there safe. I mean, I really doubt anything bad's gonna happen. It's just like a fucking dead of night place in a small area. As you exit your apartment, you can't shake the feeling that everything is about to change. Maybe it's the fact that you haven't been out in a long time. But leaving your depression nest tonight carries the uncanny feeling of stepping into the unknown. You're glad you took your manifesto if only because leaving empty-handed would make you feel vulnerable. As it stands, you suppose this is the closest thing to a weapon you've ever had. No. Damn. I didn't think she'd fall asleep. I guess that was always an option I didn't think of. Oh, she's reaching for something. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, wait, this is good. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is good. Nantucket Police Department. Oh, shit, dude. She's fucking bad. Holy fuck, she just did that, though. Huh. Surprisingly long. End of chapter 1, okay. Damn, that's a good ass fucking way to end a chapter. Damn. That's good. Oh, fuck, I love her. It was just introduction, yeah. Interlude. I don't know like the don't know how this game like handles things. I should probably continue at least to interlude 1 until I hit like still says like chapter 2, and that's when I should stop probably. Okay. But earlier, for some reason I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. That was a really good chapter. Fuck. Scratched a lot of like good spots, I guess. Oh. I think Z is too good. I want to cheat and look at. I should just stop now on this, huh? Yeah. Of course you do. You like psycho women. Whoa. I believe some people are just misunderstood. That's all. And I just love understanding. Understanding what I yet don't, I guess. Boom, boom, Mr. Sandman. What was that like thing going on today? There's like a gaming thing I wanted to look at. Wait. Whoa. What was it? It's called Summerfest? No. Fuck, what's it called? Summer's Game Fest. Oh, it's over now. Okay, hold on. Yes, Summer Games Fest, yes. What all happened here? It was before it started. Yeah, I watched like a second of it. I decided not to. Announcements. There we go. Okay, IGN. You're here to save me. Everything that was announced. Final Fantasy 7 something. Oh, Sephiroth. Yeah. Tifa. Yeah, I knew about Tifa already. God. I'm so glad Tifa is not in fucking Tekken 8. Like, God, I was so happy. Like, Street Fighter 6, I don't care. Go ahead. Throw in Street Fighter 6. The fighting game people wanted Tifa. I didn't want her. I played Tekken 8. I played Tekken 7, and it's like, I never wanted her. And I'm much happier with getting Yujiro Hanma in Tekken. Stellar Blade. I've never really seen gameplay of that game. Wolf Among Us 2. Oh. Pal World is coming out. Second Titan 3. Clutch. Oh. Oh, it's a little spider. What's it doing on my monitor? Get away. Wow. Wow. It's terrible being scared of spiders. Like, it's a tiny, like, harmless looking spider, and I'm stunned at it. And I have to look at it now. Wow, you hate Briska? I've said it before. Briska herself, like, barely has like spidery as like visuals. What spider is that? Oh my god, that might be like a fucking annoying spider. Like, is that like a? No, that's not that kind of spider. I was scared for a second. Why isn't on my monitor like that? Please, get away from me. I'm dead now. I'm dead on the inside. Among Us as why? Blood Dawn Maker. Oh, vampire game. I like vampires. I just need something cool. This would be cool, but I'm looking for something in particular here. Something in particular, and I don't think it's coming over. Guild Wars 3. Yeah, oh shit. Damn. No Bloodborne 2. No Bloodborne 2. Now I'm sad. What's this spider doing, man? God, I'm not like. I'm ruined them right now. Oh, it's in such an awkward spot. Oh, I'm scared. Like, not scared, but anxious. Spiggity. I'm stun locked right now. I can't think of anything because of the spiders in my way.
Well, I better skedaddle. totality.
You really sleeping?
I can't. I had to drink 10.
God. I love Toradora.
Tiger? Oh, I see. The palm thing. Yeah, better if I just leave her alone.
Stop!
What?
Dumb Chihuahua did what? She pretended like she was taking a shower and teased you, and then she gave you the straight arm. Okay.
2008 was a peak of anime. At least anime dubs, I feel. Anime dubs kind of suck these days. I wish...
The dumb Chihuahua really was taking a shower. And she was all...
Boom.
And boing.
Boing and... BAM!
He doesn't need to know that!
Thank you, thank you. Okay. How long did that take? It took about 2 hours. Not too bad. Oh, what's this spider doing, man? It's on my mind. It's gonna stay there. Just staring at me. And it's gonna hurt my soul. Like a little tiny one too. I'm lost. I'm lost right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a hater. Ah, I fucking love this panel so fucking much. My train of thought is lost. Sucks, we'll never have another Caliborn section again. He's my not my goat, or you know, for some reason Caliborn's at least less hateable than Zebra. Because he's funny. Zebra is funny too. He's like but I think it's more of like the kind of funny. No, I feel like they both pull from like barely similar like thing. Maybe it's because you can lie to yourself and pretend like Caliborn's truly like a hurt artist soul type guy who's like misunderstood. You can be delusional, right? Zebra, you have to like just go, ugh. Oh, okay. Oh, this would have been helpful at one point in time. I was remaking all these assets at one point. Oh shit. Oh, scrapped? Background scrapped? Oh, this is fucking what's his face's living room. Zoe? Something weird. Huh. Oh, there they are. This is like a little too high definition of an image for me to look at. Huh. No. Uh-oh. 2 hours. 2 hours is 2 hours, I think. Yeah. So. This is the end of the stream, basically. I will be back on Sunday for sure. I will be watching the new The Amazing Digital Circus movie tomorrow, I guess. I was invited to go by my father, I guess. He's taking like someone like my sibling there or something. That'll be interesting. Hopefully the movie isn't bad. I don't have the highest hopes for the movie. I don't want to say the movie's wrong. The last episode. Yeah. It's good. Okay. Yeah, I don't have the highest hopes for it though. I wasn't the biggest fan of the first, I don't know, 2-3 episodes. So I kind of like half the show. So I'm kind of wondering how they're gonna end it. That's about all I'm gonna be doing, I think. All I have planned to exist. And yeah. Yeah, I'll be back on Sunday to continue Psycholonials. It took me a little longer to get through this one than I thought it would. I thought it'd be a little quicker. I was debating on doing another thing with it, but it's been a fair amount of time. But yeah. Oh, I didn't test this out. How's this gonna look with this new scene? Not too bad. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, this is the end of the stream. So, I feel like out of it today for some reason. But yeah. No, for realsies though. Thanks for hanging out, being here, seeing me struggle to read 3 words. I want to say Andrew Hussey made up at least one of them, but yeah. Thanks for being here. Bye.